And good evening. Good evening. Hello. Doing things with fish. I bet he is. I bet he is. I just messaged him and he said, go ahead and start. He'll be joining up in here with us. So I didn't see who all had stopped in here. I see Cinnamon Girl and I see that she says Chris, Lucky, Audra, and Gills. Hey, everybody. It's so weird that I can't scroll up in this chat. Weird. Yep, I just messaged him. He'll be around. I had to. Chris, how you doing? How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. How's everything in your part of the world? Christopher Junkin, peanut butter jelly time. Ooh, yeah. Well, I got chocolate donuts. I did have a chocolate donut. It's gone now. David A. David. You know something? I gotta say something. I just discovered or determined who you remind me of. David, you look almost identical to Quentin Tarantino. Has anybody ever told you that? I was thinking, it was bothering me for the longest time. I'm like, man, who does this young man look like? And I was thinking about it. I was like, whoa. Jeff, I don't know why your autocorrect for cinnamon is in a man. Yeah, I know it. But I want to find out. Hey, Benjamin Peters. Hi there. How you doing? I don't know why I think of such things, but I was thinking to myself, who does this guy look like? Amy Stokes, hello. Jonathan Colvin, hello, sir. I got my send it in the chat for you. Okay. And Ed is coming around here. He'll be here in a moment. Good, got a bunch of fish for sale if people want to message me. Well, I'll tell you what, let me know what you got let us know in the chat there, Chris, and we'll find out about that. There's Ed. I see you, Ed. 1 second, sir. Here it comes. Bam. There we go. Let's see here now. Let us know what kind of fish you got in there. Tracy Ballard, hello, welcome in. Good to see you. Tiffany, if you're able to come in, Tiffany, go ahead and click that link. I just sent down there for Ed also. Hi, Tracy. So good to see you. I tell you what, it's been quite a week for the fish room for me, Ed. I think almost everybody I know has had some interesting things happening this week. Yes. And we had a really nice tour earlier of Cinnamon's fish room. As long as it's not Quentin Tarantino from Dusk Till Dawn. Oh, you're not in? What happened? I'll send the link again for you. I'm looking for you. Here we go. There you go, Ed. There it is again. Yeah, that was a great movie, though, with what's his name? George. Yeah, right. It was a good movie, though. Danny Trejo was in it. Listening while loading. Hey, Gilmate, how are you? June, my goodness, you guys are popping in here faster than I can see you. How you doing? Hello, hello. All righty. Just got my friend Ed's out there in the background somewhere trying to make his way in here. Hello, Mary Oliver. Welcome in. Good to see you. Welcome in. We got some good stuff on our... Oh, I seen that too. I was there for the unboxing with when Jody and Johnny was doing it. Really cool. I mean, you guys got a great crew there. You got you, Jody, and Johnny. So when you get out there, it's going to be. Here we go. I see There he is. Hello, Ed. Hi there. Can you hear me?
There's an echo.
Oh, there's an echo. Uh-oh. Huh, I don't hear it. Is there still an echo?
Hello.
Hello. Can you hear me, Ed?
Yes, I can hear you. Can
Oh,
you hear
okay.
me?
Yep. Oh, yeah. What kind of loaner vehicle? Oh, that's right. It is worth mentioning. I got a brand new Dodge Ram full. It's 4x4. It's huge. Had 12 miles on it.
Nice.
12 miles on it. But you know what? It's a big, huge V8. I tell you, when you step on the gas, it sounds like a damn grizzly bear growling. And you can almost see that gas gauge every time you step on the gas go down just a little bit. So it's hard on gas. Sounds fine there, Benjamin. Thank you. Yeah, but it's a brand new Dodge Ram. Just signed and drove out. So finally, after over 2 weeks, Ed, without a car. Two weeks. Yep. Let me see that. Oh, there's seniors here. Hey, David. Hello, hello. David's here. It says I don't get echo.
I'm hearing two things running.
Two things. I wonder what that could be because all I got is my my laptop going.
It's like talking minutes behind. Something's wrong.
Hmm. I wonder. So when I'm talking, you can't hear me as I'm saying it?
No, there's like I'm talking like a minute behind.
Hmm. It doesn't seem like there's much of a lag at all. I don't know. It's kind of odd. I wonder. I wonder. Are you guys noticing that out there? Is when we're talking, is that lagging?
It's still playing. Like
It's what? Uh-oh. Oops. Okay, let's see what happens here. Little audio issues. Use your imagination, Chris. You're not on camera. Needs super studs to unite. I gave him the link, guys. I gave him the link. I said you can come in for as long as you want. 12 miles on the car. Yep. Time to add some to that. Oh, that's right. The 666 mile marker. Oh my goodness. What I'll do is I'll drive around the block before I head to his place, or he can do the same thing. Make it 667. Everything is fine there. Good. There's Ed. Here he is. Hey, Ed. Is that any better?
I don't know. We'll see when I start talking.
Okay. I can hear you just fine. And David's Aquatic says everything is fine here. So I was asking, remember earlier I was mentioning to you, David Jr. here, that he looks like Quentin Tarantino.
No.
Has anybody ever told you that, David? I'm just going to find out because
It's horrible.
it's horrible. What? So what's going on? So when you're talking, is it like lagging for you or what? So finally, after over 2 weeks without a car. Oh, if you've got two devices on, it'll do that.
It's crazy.
One of the devices will be lagging behind, other than the one that you're on right here.
I can't deal with it.
Oh,
there's seniors here.
What, do you have two devices on?
Hello. David's here.
Oh yeah, you got two devices going. That's why.
It says I don't.
Now the one you have the camera on here, I can hear you just fine now.
Still doing it.
Two things.
Ah.
I wonder what that could be because all I got is my.
Oh yeah, that is way behind, isn't it? But that's with the other device that you're on. But the one that you have the camera on you, that's perfect.
How about now?
Perfect. Sounds great. Am I lagging behind you? I mean, when I'm talking.
When I was talking, it was a minute behind. It would start talking a minute later.
Oh, it'll do that if you got two devices going. Because
Yeah, I didn't have. All I had was a computer, and I'm like, "What's going on?" So then I turned my phone up and turned the other one down, and then it worked.
Okay. Well, it's working now. Great.
Yeah. Took
Nice.
forever.
Yeah. Well, not.
We didn't have that problem this afternoon.
We did? No, I thought.
No, we didn't.
No, we did not. Not at all. Of course, we were on StreamYard there, and then we got Restream here. I like this better, actually.
Well, I couldn't use the iPad because it was dead for some reason. It was plugged in all day, but I picked it up and it said 10%.
Oh, okay. You got it on the charger right now?
Yeah,
Nice.
I don't need it. I'm out here. I'm just not going to be in the fish room. That's all.
Oh, that's all right. You can just relax right there, and we can just talk about fish and look stuff up and whatnot.
Nobody joining us?
Well, I sent a link to David, to Ron. Did I send one to Cinnamon? I sent one to Tiffany. I don't know. I can't remember. I know I got a few of them out. Let us know out there. Happens when I'm on the phone watching in the TV. I see. But right now it was because I was there. Is the reason why it was work. There she says. Look at that. Yeah.
No, I didn't have the TV on.
Oh, okay. All right.
Cinnamon's fault.
Oh, I didn't. It's Cinnamon's fault. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I'm going to drop this right here. Anybody you'd like to join up here? So just finished the apple crisp, and now I'm waiting the cake to be frosted. Ooh, I just had a couple donuts, David, before I started here.
Nice.
And then later on, I get to have pizza one for dinner when it's when we're all finished. Annie, Joe, how are all your fish doing? They're doing good. You know what? Once I got my phone on the charger here, and once it gets charged up a little better, when it gets charged up a little bit better, I'm going to go around and I'm going to look at those pistols because I went by there.
Here's what I was eating.
Oh, the Skinny Pop. Oh, yeah. My wife loves that because it's gluten-free.
Yeah.
I was having a Fat Boy ice cream.
Ah.
They're the best ice cream sandwiches. They're so creamy.
Yes, they are.
This was a new one, Ed. I don't know if you've had this. It's a blondie.
No.
So it's not dark chocolate. It's blonde colored.
Ooh.
No, I didn't have that one. I'll have to look for it.
Yeah, it was something new I picked up. I could eat the whole box. I love them so much.
Yeah,
That's the problem. I only get one, and then my kids find out they're there, and that's it.
I know. I get the big box, you know.
Yep. Oh, believe me, my
DJ's
kids, they
has it.
wolf it down. You have to hide treats. If you've had kids, you should know that, Ed. You got to hide them.
Yeah, no more. We don't have any kids. It's just us two.
I love
I
treats. I
stash
have to
them
hide
all
them
over
for
the
myself.
place.
I have to hide them for myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they probably saved me from my diabetes, but
Yeah.
Ah,
a treat
diabetes
once in a
stuff.
while does not hurt you.
Yep.
My one vice is eating sweet things. That's probably why I got diabetes.
Yeah, I was close to having it, and then I had to cut out a few
Yeah.
things, and I didn't get to it.
I don't
No
do
diabetes.
candy and stuff like that. Mine's the cupcakes and the cakes and ice cream and cookies, and that's the worst for you because it's the
Yeah.
carbs.
And I have to
Everybody-
eat a little extra carbs to keep mine
Yes.
up a little bit. Otherwise, it goes maybe a little low or something.
Yeah. Low blood sugar.
They call it like the
I had that when
hummingbird
I was a
effect.
kid.
I'm like a hummingbird. I got to constantly eat.
I was so bad as a kid that I couldn't go from breakfast to lunch. In school, I had to have a peanut butter sandwich in between, or I'd start shaking and having all kinds of problems. But then as I got older, it turned to diabetes. So it's weird because they're opposite of each other. But I've been having blood taken from me since I was about 4 years old. So
Wow.
Oh, wow. And he has 300 rainbow fish now. Oh my goodness.
oh wow.
Yep. David breeds plenty of those Bosemani.
Okay.
I've never had a rainbow fish yet. Ever.
I have a few of them. Well, you saw in the tank there when I did the tour this morning. I have a bunch of them, big ones. Never tried to breed them though, and I should.
That's what I'm doing with my rice fish right now. I picked some eggs, and I bet if I go over there and grab that mop, I'd probably find a bunch more.
Yeah. See,
Yeah, I
you
have
pull
to-
them. See, I just leave mine right in with the fry in with the adults. But then I had mine in a pond, and I have those hanging with those plants, the lettuce and no, it's not hyacinth. You know, the ones with the big bulbs on them.
Okay.
You know what it is, Jeff. It's just my brain is not.
Yeah, mine's not working either.
Yeah, I guess it is hyacinth. Maybe
I'm trying-
hyacinth. I'm not sure.
It'll catch up with me here in a minute.
If Christine's in the comments, see, because she has a ton of them in her pond. Next year, I'm gonna buy some from her.
Yeah, water hyacinth.
Yeah, because the roots are so long. The large
Yeah.
ones that they put the eggs right in there. You don't have to worry about them off. So it can be a bit messy in a regular tank, but in the pond tanks,
Oh
it
yeah, they
works
get
great.
big.
So here we got Chris Gordon. He's selling a bunch of fish, really dirt cheap because he wants to get some tank space. I've got 3 different breeds of fry growing out, hundreds of rainbows. Be ready. I hope they'll be ready for the spring auction. But what do you want to sell right now? Is it what I'm going to ask you, Chris? What you want to get some rid of stuff before winter?
Yeah. No, there it goes.
Because if you're able to be part of the auction on the 15th, it's a good way to do it.
Yeah.
Make sure to use heat packs.
Oh yeah, it's that time of year. I'll be using them.
What are the 3 different kinds that you have, Chris? I'm just curious.
Yeah, let's find out, Chris. That's cool. Do you know? David has Bosemani.
Yeah, because I bought them from him, remember?
Yeah, you did.
Yep, I got, I think, 6. They're in
You
one of my
sold
raw
20.
tanks because they were half grown.
Hi, Sideshow.
How we doing, Slideshow? Good to see you.
Sideshow.
David sold quite a few of those Bosemani. He sold some to Nathan Gills to Gardens, and
Yeah.
I think he sold some to Gills to Grills, which is Lance. Who else
Oh,
did
I
he sell
can
to?
see it on this one. Oh, I do like this one better. I can actually see the comments without the whole
Isn't it
thing
nicer?
covered.
I tell you what, I like this. I like it better. I have the auctions scheduled on StreamYard, but I'm thinking I might just switch it over to this one. I still have time to do that.
Did you
This
see
is called
Chris's
what? Green
response?
Element?
What's that?
Chris responded. He said, Parkinsoni, Incissus, and yellow rainbows, and more are on the way.
Ooh.
Well, those are the ones-
Parkinsoni, aren't they orangey? Like,
all right. And I asked him, are those the ones
Yeah,
you want
right,
to sell right
Chris.
now? He wants to sell some fish right now to make tank space. So I asked him if he had a list for us, what he might have available. And
They have me up here, Chris, because I talk, whereas other people don't. So
That's
they
all
know I'll fill in.
I talk.
It's all
They
good.
know I'll fill in the spots. So besides, they need a little buffer. You know, too much male testosterone is not
That's
good
it.
for yeah. Keeps it balanced.
Yeah, and that's right. I've heard that about that too, Christopher. Rainbow fry takes so long to get to salable size. It's like keeping them for no longer activity breeding. Oh yeah, that's right. It takes a long time. Same thing with some of those shell dwellers too, like the Calvus, right? They take a long time to grow, don't they, Ed?
Huh?
The Calvus, they take a long time to grow too, don't they?
I don't know. I don't breed rainbows, you know, not much.
Oh no, the Calvus. Those are the Lake Tanganyika.
Say, Mary,
I
are you
kinda
making
switched
apples,
gears.
Chris?
I thought
Are
you
you
said
making
sell
apples,
BC
Chris?
ones that I got.
Because if you are, pass some this way.
Yeah.
I got mine right here.
Apple crisp. I can eat anything apple. I love apple.
Oh yeah.
What do you want?
I'm at work in the morning. I will get a list out to you three. Oh, okay.
She's jealous. She had to come out and see us.
Oh,
Hi, Fiona.
Hi, Fiona.
I had a Fiona. It was a
Right.
big dogs that guard goats and sheep,
Uh-huh.
Oh,
and they as big as her, if not bigger.
I can't see you.
I put you on the big screen there for a second to see Fiona. Hi there.
Yeah.
Fiona.
Right.
She's back here. She's here. Look up.
There she is. Oh, look at her. What a
You gotta go out.
good girl.
Just stay here. Sit down.
In Rhode Island, we can just go to local ponds and grab hyacinth, take it home, but must dispose of it in the trash because no invasive.
Yeah. I think that's the way it is here too in Pennsylvania.
But the thing of it is, if you're grabbing it from the wild, it's already invasive. So aren't you doing them a favor by taking it out of them and bringing it home?
Oh yeah, they'll let you have any you want. Anytime I've asked any of the local farmers, which are mostly Amish, if I can get something out of their pond or check what they have for invasive fish and stuff, they're quite happy to let me do it.
Yeah. But she says she has
Because
to
when
take it home
I'm
and dispose of it in the trash. So she grabs it from the waterway, but she's not allowed to keep it?
No, she can keep it. It's just they can't put it back out in the wild.
Oh, but
The same
dispose
as the fish in Florida. You know, they have so many different tropical fish. They're invasive, and they can go and get them, but they cannot put them back.
of-
There are always a couple of them, like the snakeheads that they have. They're supposed to dispose of them. They're not supposed to be even holding them in a tank or like put it in a cooler to take it somewhere to dispose. They'll get a ticket for that, maybe even arrested. I like watching where they, relive my youth by watching them going out and getting fish and things from the Everglades, and they get them right out of their canals, right there by their homes sometimes.
What? Can't have water wisteria in
Hi,
Vermont.
Christine.
Oh, really? You can't?
I love water
Well, it's a good
wisteria.
thing I didn't know that when I was
No.
up there.
For me, it grows better than water spray does.
Yeah.
What is it called? Is that I know the last name is Deformis. What is the first part of that? I can't remember I thought it started with an H. I'm not sure. I'm not really good at plants yet, but I can't remember the name of it. Can you? You know the scientific name of water wisteria?
No.
No.
I just remember the last part of it. It's Deformis is the last. I'm sure somebody out there will know it though.
I barely can barely speak and understand English, no less all these names if they have these Latin and all these Spanish and Latin names and things.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So I was mentioning earlier, I went and looked over at my pisto tank. I didn't see very many fry, but I think the female might have some in the hut. I might go on here in a minute. I might leave you two here alone for a minute and go get my phone going and then see if we can take
Yep.
a look at them.
I have the Julie Chromis that I have. They've gone into their little cave, and I have not been coming out much. So I'm assuming they have babies in there, the male and the female, which is the first time in almost 2 years.
All
Year
right,
and a
Jeff,
half.
I looked it up. It says hygrophilia
Deformans.
deformans.
I knew it started with an H.
I know. I couldn't think of it. I'm like, I know that.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. I was like, I thought
Hi,
I was almost
Tiffany.
going to say hygrophilia, but I was like, I don't want to make a fool of, if I didn't know it. I feel better now because that's exactly what I was thinking.
That's why we have the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah. What we do without Google.
Yeah.
Well, look at it this way. Back when we started in our hobbies, I mean, Ed started before I did, and I started back before in the caveman days, and we didn't have internet. What did we have back then, Ed? We had the people at the pet store saying you got to make sure your tank's been running for a month before you can put fish in it. That's all they tell me.
Yeah.
That's what they would tell me. Oh, there's a kitty. Oh, nice.
Her name is Tuffy.
Tuffy?
We thought she was a male when we got her, and she was a stray from Wildcats and a kitten that almost died. I 3 times almost lost her, but finally saved her, and now she's my best friend.
Nice.
She's also a pest.
Oh, in the lawn.
Good
Oh,
job.
I see what you're saying.
Keep pushing to get patted. It's like, no, I said no.
Yeah, that makes sense. I see what you're saying. Now you can keep them. You can take them out of the waterways and keep them, but then if you want to get rid of them, you just got to throw them in the trash.
Yeah,
Right.
that's usually with invasives.
I don't
We have
know.
a pond here that me and the girls go to that have, when you come up to it, there's like, I swear 1,000 goldfish in it. It's at a park that we have here in Lancaster. And Long's Park, you may know that where that is at. It's over there by the mall. And me and my youngest go and we check out what plants they have and fish, just kind of do a little science together. And they are filled up with goldfish. And I think they put them in there on purpose when they built, because they have like this little walkway bridge thing. And it's a real nice thing. But I think they're invasive. I think they're not supposed to be in there. And I wonder if people have added to it. So
As soon as I roll out of, my cats come to get you. Oh wow, I see. And there's Lucky. Hey, Lucky. Welcome
yep,
in.
that's me too, Tiffany. Hey, I sleep with one on each side and the pup by my head, and my husband's like, how can you sleep like that with them packed up to you? I says, well, I'm definitely warm in the winter.
I tell you one thing. I used to sleep that way every night, and then when they were gone, I didn't sleep so well after that because they get on and start purring. You start purring, I'm like, oh, just put me right out.
Well, our 150-pound Akita had to sleep in the bed with us for like half hour, and then she gets up and goes in on the bathroom floor where it's cool.
Oh, yeah. It's a little too warm.
Yeah, the big shaggy one, Tramp, that you saw earlier, he's probably 100 pounds, and he's a mountain Burmese mixed with German Shepherd.
Ah, nice.
His mother was a beautiful white German Shepherd that basically a Burma Doodle jumped over the fence and bred with her. So they had really inexpensive puppies, and basically I like German Shepherds and my husband likes Burmese, so we got him, and he's a wonderful dog, but there's no way I can sleep with him. I don't know how you guys do that. And we have a king bed. I mean, I wouldn't be able to sleep with that.
Have any of you guys seen that guy? He's called Blue Maury. He's got those 3 dogs that he feeds like gourmet food to. He'll slap like a steak about this, slap it down on the wooden thing, and he'll take the salt. He makes a big production over it, and those dogs are there watching it. And he cooks it for them, and he comes back and he feeds each and one with a fork. Has anybody seen those? It's incredible. I don't know what kind of dogs those are. They're so adorable. Have you seen those?
No, I haven't seen that one.
Are you on Instagram?
Yeah, I don't use it as much as others, but I do.
I'll send them the little clips over there. When you watch them, they're great.
Oh yeah. I watch one that's I forget the name, Our Life Adventure or something like that, and they have spider monkeys. They rehabilitate them, and they have spider monkeys and capuchins, and I watch them quite a bit. I think they're pretty cool. My husband's like, no, no. He says, I will leave you if you get a monkey. I'm like, will you even notice he's here? He's like, no.
Yeah.
So Annie says, Jeff, I'm still in the process of setting up a cichlid tank. Nice. Have you decided, Annie, what type of cichlid you want to do?
Yeah. Which kind?
Yeah, what kind are you interested in? My Great Dane sleeps with me all day. Oh, wow.
Oh, that's a big dog too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Saw somebody recently that had one of those Harlequin ones, and they're beautiful.
Yep.
When I
Cichlid.
was growing up, the neighbors next door had 3 Great Danes, and they were like horses. They were
Yep.
huge.
Oh, yeah.
They're not exactly. There are some that can be protected, but in general, they're scaredy cats. They
Yeah.
try to run and hide from everything.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Wow. Farm dogs that weren't meant to mate. What does she got?
Wow.
Anatolian Shepherd. Great Pyrenees. Oh, those are big. And a
Cow dog. I've never heard of the hanging tree cow dog.
No.
tree cow
Yeah.
dog.
Our dog Fiona was Anatolian with Great Pyrenees, and she took after her dad, which was the Anatolian, and I mean she was gigantic. Yeah, I do too, Mary. They had one show on about meerkats. It was on Animal Planet or something like that, and we watched those religiously I forget how many seasons they had, but we watched every one of them.
Oh yeah, we watched. Me and Kathy watched every one of them. We love them.
Yeah, the meerkats and an Irish wolfhound. Oof.
Oh
I
yeah.
had a friend who bred those, and she kept trying to have me take one that was not up to standard, and I'm like, no.
I looked at
But those Anatolians are as big as them almost.
just because I've never in my life hanging tree cow dog. I want to see what these things look like here. Hanging tree cow dog. Let's see what we got.
Well, Andy, I have a couple of the blue Acaras. I love them. They're really actually very good, although they got so big they were kind of ramming into my smaller cichlids, so I put them in the 55 so they could be with bigger cichlids.
I had too many of them. I had like at least probably 40 or 50 that were 3-inch in 2 40-gallon breeders.
Oh boy.
I had to get rid of them.
They
It was
get
just
pretty
too
big.
many. They just keep breeding and breeding.
Yeah. I've heard people say they're hard to keep alive. You know, you get them to a certain size and then they could die off.
I didn't have no problems. There was plenty.
Yeah, mine's perfectly fine. I'm actually expecting all of a sudden for them to be getting in fights with the electric blue parrots. I think they're trying to breed because the 2 of them have dug a hole. So I'm assuming that's how they do.
Yeah, I have them. I have them breeding in my 60 in the bedroom.
I had a platinum, and I'd love to have another one, a couple of them.
Here is the infamous hanging tree cattle dog. I've never seen them before. Have you?
No, me either.
Kind of looks a little bit like the cattle dogs, the Australian cattle dog.
Yeah.
I've got one of those, a blue heeler. He's an old man though.
Nice. Yeah. We had a couple of them in our store, in the fish store there.
Oh,
They
wow.
were.
You get them past the spaz stage, they actually are quite good dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, we had a guy that bought 2 of them, and he would come in with them all the time. I'd grab the treats for him every time.
I'll tell you, they're automatically. I never ever had him trained, and he would hurt we had some Dexter cows that me and they're my husband's, and they'd get out all the time, and he would hurt them for me and get them in. Problem is he wouldn't stop once he started. Hey, Beto.
Okay. Oh yeah. Hey Beto, how you doing?
Beto.
If I might do electric blue Acaras, I'm not sure yet. Yeah, those are nice. I have the regular blue Acaras, and they bred for me like crazy.
Tiffany, I could see almost all three of those dogs in those pictures. 'Cause I know all three of those dogs, and the leopard, I forget what the name, Carahula,
Catahoulous?
whatever. Yeah, they're leopard hound. They're from up in the mountains, I think, but they originally came from. But they are really, really good herd dog too.
We
But
have
they're
a
also protective, extremely protective.
Mhm. We have a fish ram member called SC Catahoulous. And
Yeah, I know.
He's had those dogs. But anyways, let's go back to the fish here.
Well,
Sorry about that.
we got a Fiona out there in Lancaster near you.
Yep.
She had and she had her name as Fiona, so we didn't change it. We just left it that way.
My dad used to breed German Shepherds in Ireland.
One of the Amish farms was breeding them.
My great granddaughter just started pre-K, and a month ago, what book I see? Meerkat Family. Oh, that's nice. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to pop out of here. I'm going to pop on with my phone and then see if we can see some of those fry and see how many there is.
Okay.
Okay, I'll be back. You guys just carry on, and I'll see you in a minute.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Okay, he's not here now. We can all talk
Now
about
we can all talk about him. Hurry up.
it. Yeah, a possum, Chris. Oh, those things are so ugly. They are kind of uglyish cute.
Yeah.
I just realized that I have my earbud on. Are you hearing me fine, Ed?
No, mine interfere too. I had to take them out all the time before.
Yeah, I just thought about that because
It will interfere. Mine does all
Let me
the
see
time.
if I can turn it off. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Can you hear me? There you go. I heard you anyways.
Okay.
But you're low. Why are you low? Oh, I forget. There's a thing in here that you have to turn up for volume on these things.
Yeah.
Okay, now say something.
Hi.
Yeah, it's still low.
There you go.
That's
Jeff will
weird.
say something.
Say something. I'm here.
Something. There you go. Can you hear us?
I can hear you
I
great.
can
you hear me okay?
I could just barely hear you guys. But that's after I took that. Let me see if I put it on mute and back. Okay, now one of you's got to talk.
Doing that on purpose.
I'm talking.
Okay.
All right.
Can you hear? Jeff's going to talk about his fish. So we'll
talk
see.
about these fish. Well, first of all, I'm going to stop over here because this is the tank I had set up when you did a demonstration for Christine because she wants to do shell dwellers, right?
For the bellies, yeah.
Look at all those little baby tiger limias since I put them in there.
Oh, jeez.
They've had babies already. But
I'm looking for the shell dwellers. Where are they at?
they're coming. The thing of it is
I saw that.
Yeah. So I probably won't be getting them, but I'll probably move some of my Maltese over. I got to put a light on this tank right here so we can see. Give me 1 second. Just a little bit of a light here. See if we got anything. Oh, I got to go over this way now. Did we lose Cinnamon?
Yep.
Uh-oh. Well, when she comes back in, I can see her from here, so. All right.
I love the fins on it.
Oh, yeah.
How they get jet black and orange.
Yes. And there's some little babies down there. Let's see if we can see any of them.
I see them. They're all over.
Yep. I thought they were a bunch missing, but they're still pretty much everything that she started out with. Look at them little guys.
Probably at least 30 or 40.
I bet there is. Probably 30, I would say, but there might be more. There's some that are straggling over here yet. It's kind of hard to focus on them. But she is one good little mama. Look at her. Wow.
Yeah.
She keeps coming over here at the bifasciatus here. She's been protecting her fry from these guys.
Yeah. Get away from my window.
Oh, speaking of which, I mean, right there you can see that big one right there in front is a male, and then I think there's even number of males and females there. So you're going to be getting some of those next week.
Nice.
And that way we can both breed them, right? Because I got 8 of them in there, so it's plenty. So we're going to do that. And then if I have any trouble with my breeding, I can always maybe get some of the fry from you. But look at that. Wow. She's looking good.
Gorgeous. Yeah.
And as long as we're looking at fish in this, as long as I'm here, there's all of Tiffany's fish will be going out next week.
That's
These
good.
Dragon Bloods. These are all coming to Tiffany's already paid for the shipping on all these, and all these fish are going. Now that I have a vehicle, I can send these out to you, Tiffany. Get all these. I can't see anything in the chat right now, but
Get the tank ready, Tiffany.
oh yeah, I think she's got her tank ready for these guys. But yep, there they are.
Jeff, I don't have the link. Can you drop the link for Cinnamon? She can't get in.
Oh, drop the link. Yes. Let me see here. I'm going to turn my phone up this way because I have to do that to get to that part. Where are we at here? Whoops. Uh-oh. I have to do that with 1 second, Cinnamon. I'm looking for it. Yeah, I know I do. I know I need to send you the link. I know that I'm trying to see if I can do it with my phone here. This is new territory with doing this. Okay. I have to go back to the other one and do it. But anyway, I wanted just to basically show these here real quick.
Yeah, they look awesome.
Yeah, they're looking good.
Good parents so far, you know.
Yeah, both of them are. He's been taking good care of them too, and they're not fighting. So
Yeah.
so far so good. Okay, I'm gonna head back over. I'll see you guys in a minute.
All right.
Okay, bye.
Here he comes. Can't hear you. Can anybody hear Jeff? I can't. Can't hear. Jeff has left the building. There it is.
There we are. You can
Now I
hear me
can
now.
hear you.
Okay, now I might be able to drop that link now for Cinnamon. I'm not sure why it wouldn't let me do it before, but very weird.
Too many technical difficulties tonight.
I don't. You know what? Sometimes it goes so smooth.
Should be an expert by now, you know? It's like,
No kidding. Here we go. I mean, I did the same thing that time as I did before. It just didn't work before. There you go, Cinnamon. She cracks me up with this just Benny. All right. I tell you, for the time that I was on the phone over there, this phone is really super hot. There you are.
There we go.
Yeah, I'm not able. I don't have the capability of doing that with my phone. That's the reason why I wasn't able to drop the link.
Yeah. I had the stream yard, but I didn't have this one.
Yeah,
So
the reason I like this better, actually, I think it works a little easier for me.
yeah, well, it's easier to see the comments, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, it's easier to bring up stuff too. I mean, there's like 3 extra steps you got to take with StreamYard to share it with the panel in the chat.
Right.
In this one right here, you just hit the share screen, go to it, click on it, and you're there. It's a lot easier.
Yep.
Oh, I'm not frequent in lip.
That's Mary.
Reminds me of was it Chris Tucker? Can you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? I take care of my raccoons, though. Oh yeah. Just make sure they don't take care of your fish. Like that one. Yeah, they're cute and everything, but man, they can really be dangerous, devastating. But look,
we had friends who would raise them. They were, they're wild animals, so you don't push them. That's all.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. All right. So, what do you want to do now, guys?
Sleep.
That's supposed to be why you're here, is because you're an insomniac.
Yes.
I know the feeling, though, Ed. You get tired, but you can't. You lay down and nothing happens.
Oh yeah.
You know what? I'll almost fall asleep on the couch, and then I'm like, I'm going to bed. And I go to bed, and I'll lay up for 2 hours in bed watching TV or something. Or
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
watching videos.
Oh, look at
I've
that.
tried some of the music that's supposed to put you to sleep, and it doesn't do it for me.
No, me either.
We had some come into our home years ago. She's saying here that, and if they want something, they just come to my bathroom window where the cats go in and out. Oh my goodness. Fish are the best pets. What about cats?
I love all animals.
I do too. But
my aunt had a skunk when she was a kid, Tiffany. They had to take the smell thing out of it, but they do it on the tail. They take the sack out, and after that, they don't spray you. It was very sweet, but that means they can't go back in the wild because
Right. They have nothing to protect them.
yeah, it's probably illegal now.
yeah, fish are great pets, but cats are family. That's what I look at.
Yeah.
I miss the exotic pets. Board called
Where was
Symbols.
that?
Never heard of that one.
I think I agree with June. Fish are the easiest pets. That's in my opinion. And you don't have to put as much.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, some effort, but not to the extent you do with some other animals, even dogs or cats and stuff. They're a whole lot cheaper than taking an animal to a cat or a dog to a vet. Oh my goodness! Nowadays, the price is so high.
Yeah.
Your cats are bad pets. Well, that's not good, June.
The man retires from the post office and goes and lives in the forest, and eventually a family of skunk and some raccoons and other wildlife move in, and he manages to live around them. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Once they learn there's no danger, they can be like that. I've known people who have them. They're not quite pets because they're wild. They come and go as they want, but anybody else comes around, they all disappear.
We get these 2 foxes who like to come up and onto the porch here and tease the dog.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Like, one of these times I'm going to let her out.
Oh, they don't want
You won't get away from her.
Yeah, they won't like that because Akitas are they're fast and they will kill another animal.
You won't have to
They're
feed her.
very loyal.
Yeah, no, they bring you the dead body and then ask for food.
Did you hear that? I said, you only have to feed her for a couple days anyway.
Yeah, that's right.
She just chow 'em right down. It's like,
I
okay.
swear the fox wanted to come out and play all the time. The way they jump out there for her. And,
Oh yeah.
They might. They may very well might do that.
and the other day I counted 22 deer in my backyard out there.
Wow.
Mine or the neighbor's yard. That's like, geez, man.
That's one thing this area doesn't have here down near we're just outside of Quarryville.
Yeah.
And you would think it's country that, you know,
Yeah.
farms and stuff, but I hardly ever see deer or even raccoons and possums and things like that. Up home, they were constantly going through my yard. We had bear come through our yard,
Oh, wow.
but we had 2-3 sets of fox families that were behind in our woods, and then at least 3 or 4 those big owls, and then a bobcat, and she'd have a litter of kits every year that we could hear, and they never bothered our animals. The only time I ever had an animal bother my chickens was a fox that was sick, had broken its leg,
Oh, man.
a young one, and unfortunately they wanted me to shoot it, and I'm like, no. Like, it was hungry, so yeah, I killed the chicken, but you know, it was dead the next day. It was just too weak and too beat up. But my husband probably would have put it down, but he was away at the time, and I was like, no, I'm not. And I'm a really good shot when we do practice, you know, shooting and things. Even some of those ones where the targets move, I usually get almost 100 score every time, but I won't shoot a living creature. So
Yeah.
unless it's the benefit or protect my family, I can't do that. I'm an animal lover, not. When we had the goats, we had one that broke its leg and we had to call somebody in, but I called somebody else. I didn't do it. I'm like, I called my friend's brother, and I was like, his name was David, and I said, you got to come over here. And he's like, what? And I said, and I told him what was going on. He goes, I don't want to shoot your goat. And I was like, but it's in pain, and you could see the leg was sticking out of the skin, so
Oh, man.
it's not a thing you could do. So he came over and helped me with it, but at the same time, I was like, I can't. As is, hearing the shot and stuff made me just lose it. I was crying and everything.
Yeah.
My husband's like, such a tough person, yet when it comes to animals, you're a softy. And I was like, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I can't.
Cinnamon says, June says, I'm a natural shot too.
Yeah, I can hit anything I look at. I used to outshoot my brothers and everything. They'd all go hunting and everything, but I just never. I couldn't. I was too much. I mean, my dad, when I was a little kid, we went up to Maine, and the first time I had a lobster, you know, I picked it out, and my dad got it, and it comes out, and it's a different color, but it didn't seem to register. Then my dad took hold of the leg and broke it up. And I started screaming at the top of my lungs that he had hurt my pet. he had. I was like 3-4 years old. He had to take me out of the restaurant.
Mary Oliver says to add, we have some areas here, and the local hunters get open season, take deer out. So sad.
Yeah, they don't do that here.
Destroy the places where they live. Oh,
Yeah.
The lady that lives in the house around the corner, her yard actually goes along the back of mine. She feeds the deer every day. Comes out with a bag load of food every day and feeds the fox and the deer. And
I've never hunted once in my life.
and the groundhogs. There's 2 groundhogs too with the 3 foxes. They're all out there eating together.
Upstate New York is where I came from, on the Vermont border. They're up near Rutland, Vermont, and they had a lot of hunting up there, but they had to because the hunting died down. There was not as many hunters, and the deer population just went crazy, and in the process, it was destroying habitat around there, and the Lyme disease is really, really bad up there. I mean, I don't know of one person who hasn't gotten Lyme disease up there because of so many deer ticks around and stuff. So it does have a balance. There is a balance.
Yeah.
It's just
The only thing I worry about Fiona out there with them. It's ticks.
Oh, my-
Yeah.
I've never found one on her yet. I check her a lot.
I asked the vet, and they said around here in Pennsylvania they don't have the Lyme disease as much.
That's much.
They said
right?
they don't. Yeah, they don't have it as big of a problem with it. Whereas up we were like the number one in the East Coast that had that
Wow.
state and county. Yeah, was
Can
the
you
highest
see what
rate.
you wrote right there? Look at that. That is barbaric. A farmer that kept a turtle in a barrel and would take one leg off at a time and eat it, and the turtle stayed alive, and they kept taking the next leg. That's
Yeah, that's bad.
that's bad, isn't it?
Yeah,
Wow.
Mary, you were one of the first. What did you say here? The first girl joined the NRA. We only target practice, no hunting. Yeah, the NRA is guns. It's not hunting. People mistaken it for a hunting club or
The
something, and
Second
it's
Amendment.
not.
It's it's supposed to be to preserve our rights. See,
Yeah.
I'm on a Glock team right here.
But that's pretty awesome that you were the first one.
Yeah.
That is very good.
Yeah, I used to. My husband loves taking me to Cabela's, and they have the shooting gallery in there. Because the one time we went in there was some college kids that do shooting and do tournaments or something, and I outshot all of them, and they kind of quietly left out just where they had been bragging before. My husband's like, I like that. He can't hit. I tell him he can't hit the broadside of a barn because he'll shoot. We used to have a woodchuck that would go down into our goat pen, and he was worried that the cows and the goats would break their legs in there. And my girls would get all upset because he'd take the gun out of the 22 and shoot at it. And I just ignored him totally because he can't hit it. He's tried so many times. And the girl started crying, and I was like, don't worry. And he came in just as I said, don't worry, he can't hit anything. He said, yeah, but I can't, but you can. Go and get it. And I was like, no, I'm not hurting that poor thing. He's not doing anything to any of us. I was like, we can share parts of the field with him. And if your cows, because it was his cows, I was like, if your cows are that stupid, then they deserve to go.
She says she told the guy that it was the farmer that it was terrible, but he just laughed about eating those poor turtle legs. Oh,
Yeah.
that is terrible.
Some people get callous about it.
I have returned loaded. Welcome back, Gil.
Yes. I go.
Hi, Gil.
5 hours to drive home now. Yikes.
Yeah. Ooh. My family has American Indian in us, and a lot of the classes we took to keep the heritage up, the first thing they teach you is to have respect and to thank those animals after they do a kill. They thank them and do a little prayer, and then they'll dress them. But they show respect to that animal with the sacrifice they made. But whereas you have people who hunt to just kill, they don't. You'll go in. That's one of the things the game wardens up there hated, because they'd go in and there'd be deer shot and nothing taken but the horns.
Well, I'll tell you, what do you
They're like, we got families that could eat that meat, and you're just killing it for nothing, for a trophy.
I was driving down by it's the street. There's 2 ponds on the side. I can see way ahead, about 50 to 100 yards ahead, a turtle walking across the street. The car swerves to hit it, pops it, bam.
Oh,
Like,
I hate stuff like that.
I tell you, I kept my composure, but I almost turned the car. I almost chased the guy down. I was like, I just could not believe how barbaric somebody could be.
Yeah.
The animal was just trying to make it across the road to get back to that pond, and he
They would.
went way out of his way. He swerved over into my lane just so he could hit it.
The few times my chickens got in the road, there was some up the road that they would on purpose hit them. They wouldn't slow down at all. And I'm like, come on, it's a dumb animal. Let it, slow down for a second, but no, they don't. That mentality, they don't care.
Yep, they'll swerve
But
to hit the animal rather than miss it. I think
Yep.
that's terrible.
Hi, TK.
I guess I look at it like we eat meat every day. The commercial meat industry is heinous.
Yeah. It is rough, the ones that do the commercial ones. That's why getting from a farm is much better, because the animals are treated way, way more humane, and
Oh yeah.
Most farmers will take care of them, but it's,
It's hard to feed millions of people that way, though.
yep,
With the problem.
yeah. But at the same time, if you saw, I mean, some of the meat places are not bad. They're quick. They do it quickly and humanely, but there are some of them that it's like they go out of their way to make the animal suffer before they kill them. They treat them like a object instead of a living being. But not much you can do with other people except let them know when you don't think it's right. But unfortunately, money speaks loud, and it's money. It's money. So
we can talk about how terrible it was for the turtle, but how terrible is it for every animal that we kill to eat? Well, unfortunately, the only thing about that is if you go back, I mean, you're talking millions of years. I mean, well, for people, I'm not sure how old the oldest man was, but it's been a long time ago. Sometimes you had to kill to eat. And what happens is over the millennia going on down, all the different generations, it sticks with them. It's like in the DNA of a lot of people. Some people love to hunt, and they get very good. I mean, they're very good at it. They humanely shoot the animal. They take it, and their whole family can eat it all. I mean, nothing goes to waste. And there's nothing wrong with that, I don't think. But if people go out to just kill for the sport of it, I have a problem with that.
yeah, I do too. I'm fine with it. And we on our farm, we had to take care of our animals, and we had ones that were for food, but we knew ahead of time, but we still treated them humanely. And the problem was is if I named them, they became hard for us to let them be eaten. We learned not to name them if we knew that ahead of time they were for food, because otherwise it was like, and when you got two little girls who are crying because their pet whatever, then it's like, no. It's easy to go in the grocery store sometimes.
12
Even when the fish die, my girls get upset. So it's like, I'm like, well, it's part of life, basically. But yeah, no, I'm not happy that it died. But at the same time, it is part of life.
Yep. Yeah, Mary Oliver says, I have a 12-inch red-eared slider turtle, free along with a 100-gallon tank. My kids will be taking her over when I'm gone. Well, I don't think they live. How long do they live? Red-eared sliders. I know that some reptiles live a very long time.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
Big Galapagos tortoise is like the last one of its kind, and doesn't and it's like 150 years old or something like that.
What?
Can you imagine that? I mean,
turtles live a long time.
You'd think that they would try to do that DNA thing and try and get another one for it.
You would love meat, Brandon.
Mm-hmm. I don't buy no meat from the store. I buy from the farmer. My own meat birds and my own pigs. Oh wow.
Yeah.
We're all callous. Look at what we eat. Well, yeah. I mean, but what are we going to do? I mean, what can we do about that? Hello there, Nathan. Phone is about to die. Oh no. Yeah, come on back.
The female
we get kangaroos and emus on the road. I hate that. Oh, I hate that when they do that, Gil. They do the same thing with turtles and even deer. I mean, they kill just so they can keep the carcass. I mean, they'll be driving around their old beaters around here, and yeah, don't get me. I can get wound up on that.
Bill has a question for you here.
Yeah,
Jeff. My brain is too fried to.
Who has the question?
Bill.
Who does?
Bill. B-I-L-L.
Okay. Hey, Jeff, what I was saying about a Pistos fry last stream, at 78, the ratio was sort of 50-50. At 82, males were about 80%. At 75, the females were about 80%. Okay, so I should be pretty good around probably 55 to 45, maybe 50-50. That'd be good. Most of my tanks in here are about 78 degrees.
At the 78 ratio was sort of 50. But then I'd keep it mostly at 78 because you want 50-50 as much as possible. Especially if you're selling any, because everybody wants pairs.
Yeah.
And it's like you say though, Brandon says I love meat, so I do too. I mean, I could go for a steak right now, and I wouldn't even feel bad. That's what we are. I mean, we're you know what? Look at it this way: human beings are the top predator that we, on this planet. I mean, we're pretty much everything is fair game.
And yes, Tiffany, some of the animals that people think are stupid are extremely intelligent.
Mm-hmm.
Not all of them, I must say. I was raised a farmer's daughter, and you take cows, and for the longest time, I thought they were the stupidest thing on earth. But you get certain ones that are really, really smart. We had one we called her Houdini because she could get out anything.
30 to 40 years the red-eared sliders live. Wow.
Oh, now you make me hungry, Tiffany. Eggs and avocado on a bagel. That sounds good. It's like having David on the stream. He's always talking about food.
Yeah.
And Brandon says,
Oh.
who knows?
I wish David was here. I want to tell him. I was in the store tonight, and I walked by, I said, oh, they got eggnog again, right? I looked at it. It was pumpkin eggnog. I was like,
I don't
hate
think I'd like
pumpkin.
that. Yeah, they put pumpkin in everything
The only
these
thing
days.
I like is pumpkin pie. I can't imagine.
Pumpkin roll is good. I like pumpkin rolls too.
Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, yeah.
I
I
like
like
those
that.
And the muffins are good, but I don't want any drinks that taste like pumpkin.
No, me either.
Like, no, thank you.
All the seasonal stuff. So if she goes someplace, when she'd go out, what is it, Starbucks and other places. We have them here called
Yeah,
Big-
Marianne would get it at Dunkin' Donuts. She get the
Yep,
pumpkin.
that's a Dunkin' Donuts, yeah.
latte or whatever.
Yeah, the coffee too.
But the pumpkin donut is good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, no. I don't like the pumpkin pie thing they usually have at McDonald's this time of year. It's like I like their apple pies, but I do not like that.
Nah.
I got it thinking, oh, I love pumpkin pie, and I was like, ew, this is not pumpkin pie. What is this? But that's kind of the chance you take when you eat fast food. So
Yeah.
But the way my mind works sometimes between the autism and the ADHD. Now think of this. Sure, we think it's much more humane eating vegetables than it is animals, right? Because but do we really know if those plants can actually feel pain or not? Do we really know that they can't? I mean, seriously, look
Not
at all
really.
the crops get white, corn just chopped down and all the alfalfa. I mean, I know it sounds nuts, but
you're gonna give me nightmares. I'm gonna have dreams of fruit, vegetables screaming when I eat them.
Just imagine when you're up mowing the grass. I mean, what are you thinking?
I know. I'd be, oh my goodness.
The yard looked nice, but who knows?
Yeah. Can you look up that Episto that I told you I was getting, Jeff?
Oh yeah, which one?
It's such an unusual looking one.
Was it the Panduro?
I think so.
Let's try this.
Yeah, June. I saw that one too, the movie with the veggies that talked, and it just creeped me out.
Panduro Pisto. I think this might be it. Yes, I think it is it. Okay. Yep. Let me bring this up. There we go. Back on track. Here we go. Panduro. There we are. Isn't that it right here?
Let me see.
Yeah, that's a female. The male's up in the left-hand corner.
Yeah, the male. Yep, that's it. Yeah, I purchased those today.
That's a
Hopefully.
female. Where's the other one? Where'd you go?
So the one with the
I have to go back and share this again. Right
so the
here.
one with the black marks and
The one in the front here is the male. Right there, that one there.
oh, see, I keep turning this off because I know nobody wants to see my eyes as I get close to see it. Okay, so the male is that colored, and then the
Yeah.
female is the one with the black
Female's
and
the more yellow and black. Yeah.
yeah.
This is the male right here.
Yeah.
I had
that
never.
before. They're sort
Seen
of like
them.
they're sort of like the first ones I bred, the niece and I. They're the
Yeah.
same way, and the female
How
gets
do you
the,
pronounce Nissanai? Is that how they're spelled? How they're pronounced?
yeah, niece and I.
Nissanai. Okay, that's the other one I was telling you about. Cinnamon. I didn't know how to pronounce it or spell it even, but I know there's an N and a J involved in it. So,
Right.
but
Yeah, I forget. I think it was Jason. I just got in his some it's the shell dwellers, the bigger ones.
or
I
not.
got those on the auction.
Oh, did you get the was it the Ornatas?
Yeah.
Ornata, I think. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, and he also sent me a male a red, I think, a Pisto, the red one, I think it is.
Hmm.
But its colors are so bright. And that was before when I came out of a bag. I was like, I can't even imagine what he's going to look like once he's colored up. My girls weren't impressed. They both holed up in the cave that they made in the rocks and won't let him in. So
Look at that one. That's
Yeah, we caught so many agazizis in a lake in Peru. when I was-
yeah.
ooh,
Oh my God.
Agazizis was my first one that I ever had, and he was a good year old, and then he passed on me. I felt bad because his female had died like right away, and he acted like depressed because he wasn't with her.
Oh man.
that was my very first Episto, the Agazizi double reds.
Yeah, I haven't seen one since. Not that I've been looking, but
All right. Yeah,
I've got
every scoop I did with a net, I had probably 50 of them,
wow.
all sizes. A lot of leaf litter was in that lake.
Hey, that looks just
Yeah,
like
they seem to like the leaf litter. I tried to
Yeah.
put leaves in all my tanks, or a lot of them. I think probably the only one that is not thrilled with them is the shell dwellers. If you want to see them get angry, just put one good Getapo leaf in there.
they're using
They
my
were not
female
happy
here.
with me.
There's my female
were-
over there.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
let me see. Oh, she is so pretty. I love the colors of them and the cribs. The cribs and the epistos are my favorite when it comes to those. But after the shell dwellers, my shell dwellers are my favorite.
I like pretty much all the. Oh, here we go. This is one. There's the Splendens right there. There's I thought it was the transvestitis that you got, Ed, but it's a different one here. That is. Ooh. There it is.
Splendid.
Tiffany, when it comes to them, look on eBay, because I've twice now gotten really inexpensive 2 female epistos of different kinds. I don't know why, but they seem to not be too expensive either. So
Tristan Strapples have female cacatoidins right now for $10 each.
who does?
Tristan's Tropicals in Wisconsin.
Let's check them out.
I was looking
I
at
know.
that because I need to get some more females. I got more males than females, so I want to get some more females for them.
Right.
And I happened to look up. I just typed in female Pistocacatoides, and Tristan's popped right up there.
Cool. That's a good price.
Mm-hmm. I'm not sure what the shipping's like, though. I've never had anything shipped from Tristan yet, but I want to try it.
Emily's gonna sell me some of her Catapunctus shell dweller
Oh yeah, the Cotopunctatus, yeah.
punctatus, because I want to get my Tanganyikan tank going, and I don't want to. He's getting like angry because it's just him in there. I saw him tearing around there the other day, and then he's like glaring out the window at me. I was like, "Sorry, I'm trying."
And
It's
for
like-
mostly males. Now, when you get the Cribensis, Tiffany, do you know what the ratio is there of your rainbow cribs you're getting? Let's see what she says here. I'm not sure. I know those are. I think Chris Gordon is the one sending those to her. he's going to get us a list, guys, tonight.
Right.
I'll send it to both you, Ed, and you, Cinnamon, and whoever else might want it. So, but I know one thing's for sure: he'll probably get most of those fish moved out so we can have more room. I know that.
Yeah.
Oh, here's something here I want to show you. Now here, I got them right here. The blue daisy rice fish. I've been gathering eggs up, and I tell you what, I'm going to pull that mop a little later tonight and see how many more. I got like 15 eggs from these guys. I got a trio, and they're laying eggs on that mop every single day.
They're beautiful fish.
They are, and
They're not as popular as the other ones, or it doesn't cost as much for them
right. But I
than
like
the other Madakas.
I like the way these look.
Yeah, I do too.
What is that?
Jeff, can you bring up this loach I saw on one of the things today on Facebook?
Which one was it?
It's called a burrito loach. Barito.
Oh, okay. Let me do that. Let me
See if you can find that.
burrito loach. Okay.
That was on the Bucks County Club.
Oh,
Oh, were
okay.
they did
I've
last
never seen them
Thursday?
before, and they say they're on Wet Spot for $79.99, but they're out of stock right now.
So it's
Were they-
I'm gonna have to look for these things. Wait to see how nice they are. I'm
burrito,
gonna have my wholesaler look for them.
and it's a loach, right?
Yeah, It's like
Hi,
bar
Lori.
ITO.
Lori's on. Hi, Lori.
Hi, Lori. Welcome in. Here we go. Here's burrito loach. Let's see what we got here. Oh, you know what? It took us to a restaurant. Okay, no.
Because of burrito.
Yeah,
Including burrito loach.
You gotta put live fish maybe with it.
Yeah, I better do that. Burrito loach fish. Now we're gonna get a burrito loach fish taco.
Let me guess, it's from Mexico.
Let's see here. Come on, go. Okay,
Here's
here
what
we
it
go.
looks like.
Yeah, there we got it. I
you
found
got
it.
it.
Mm-hmm. I just got to share
Okay.
it now. New Horizons Above and Beyond. Hello, welcome in.
New Horizons.
Yes.
That's not
Okay,
it.
here we.
Looks more like the first one, but not the other two. Definitely not.
That's a. Yeah, that's not it.
And it's more.
Let's try this one. Discover the coolest loaches of your. It doesn't say the name of it though. Okay. Huh. I wonder if they have pictures at the wet spot. We can always go there.
Can you see this?
1 sec. I
Oh yeah. Kind of reminds me of those yo-yo roaches.
Yeah.
right.
It's more like yellow stripes and black.
Yeah, it's look like this one here, similar to this one.
Yeah.
But that one's got like spots and stuff.
Yeah.
I know.
$79. Wow, that's a lot for a.
Yeah.
I'm really getting. I'm wanting to get some of those little Hillstream loaches. They look pretty cool. And Panda Gar.
They are. I love my Hillstream.
Oh, I gotta show you.
Yep,
you
there's a cool also.
3 Panda Gars for $15. They got them.
Oh, that's good.
You have to buy them in sets of 3. They're $5 each.
Probably small.
Yeah, they're small. Yes, they're about an inch.
And where was that?
For a while there, we were getting them in the store they were like almost 3 inches, 2.5, 3 inches.
Ooh, nice. How much were those
I
going
haven't
for?
seen them that big in a long time. Now they're coming like an inch long.
Where was it you saw them for $10 a piece, or 5 or 10 or whatever it was?
Aquahuna. I'll go there.
Aquahuna.
Yeah, Aquahuna has some. Some of them are just as much as others, but a lot of theirs are cheaper.
I'll go there. And
I've never ordered from them, so
That's where I got my albino crubensis at, and I never had any problem with them. I mean, I still got all
Yeah.
6.
I think I saw them advertised. They still have them, I think.
Ah,
I ended up getting from another one that's coming in. gonna take a bit is spotted purple fin loach, a hailstream loach,
Mm-hmm.
and it has purple, like a really
Yeah.
good. Hopefully, they're as nice that purple than as the picture looks.
Yeah, we only got like 1 inch ones of them too, and you could barely see the purple in them.
Oh, okay.
Wow, Coolie Loach is $3 each. Hillstream sold in packs of two, $12 each.
Why isn't Aquahuna great, Branton? You had bad experiences with them?
I've only had them once, and I had a really good experience, but
I've never ordered from them. I'd rather order from our
me
local,
either.
our
Yeah.
fish fam is where I'd rather get everything.
yeah. They got lots of different kind of Hillstreams, though. Look at this. It's the Chinese butterfly, size medium for 11. And down here we have a blue tail Hillstream for $12.50. Oh, they're out of stock on that. Hillstream Borneo suckers. Now I know Branton has these. Oh, look at this. That's big spot Hillstream. That's pretty cool looking. Look at that.
They don't quarantine their fish? Oh my goodness.
Look at this.
That's not good.
Really? Jeez.
Look at the eyes on that thing.
Yeah. That's one thing I have noticed that a lot of these different companies, they just take a picture off the internet and use it.
Oh
It's
yeah.
not really the actual. When I'm looking at eBay, I check to see if it's an actual picture or is it just a copy of everybody else's.
Now I can't see the chat right now, but I'm going to ask Branton. Do you still have your panda loaches? Those are pretty cool looking. Look at that. Is that blurry to you guys too, or is it just on mine?
No, it's blurry.
No, little blurry.
It's a
They're
blurry.
pretty though.
That's their stock footage, though. I think.
I love my. Well, I think it's a bumblebee synodontis that I got from Jesse.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got a whole bunch of them. They're in my 20 long with some of the killifish. You hardly see them, but I put them on purpose in there because there's not as many hiding spots. So
Now,
he
the
said
red-
yes, he does, Jeff, and their breeding size
Oh wow.
too.
Are they easy to breed? I wonder how they can breed in the aquarium. I wonder what they need.
Hi, Kim. Kim and
Oh, Kim, hello.
West Virginia is
Welcome
here.
in. Well, welcome in. Good to see you. It's the same as YouTube. Ah, they don't query. They do not. Okay. They basically turn and burn. They turn and burn cell.
Wow.
Yeah, well, I like I said, I got mine. They were fairly reasonable, but like I think when I got my albino, they were about 1.5 inches, and they were like $3.75 each. Got 6 of them.
Oh, they like rock piles. That's cool.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, my Hillstreams do like my rocks. Whenever they have rocks in the tanks, they love them.
Oh wow. So I tell you
Yeah,
what.
when I had mine before, I had all river rock in with them.
Oh, he does 300 gallon tanks with bottom drilled and sumps. Might help you out, Tiffany. Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh, oops. Let's see what other fish we got here in here. As long as we're at this place, why not? Let's see what the pistogrammas you got. Meaning that we're kind of. Ooh, look at here. Now these are prices for. Are these prices for pairs? I wonder.
Some of them are.
Sold in multiples of 2.
What,
That might be for per fish, though. Let's see here what it says.
is this Aquahuna? Or,
Yeah, it's still Aquahuna. Individually priced, so no, they're 24. So $48 for a pair.
For Chris Gordon, what kind of fish are they breeding? What are you talking about, the loaches or something else?
Lori, I sent you some login ideas, logo ideas. Let me know what you think and don't like. Ah, their prices are very reasonable because they don't have to spend more money to medicate the fish. Ah,
Yeah.
I guess I lucked out with mine. I mean, of course, every time when I get new fish, I don't ever have a tank available, so it's always pretty much a new tank, and I guess their quarantine becomes their forever home after a while.
Yeah. Well, also depends on whatever breeder they buy them from or import them from. If they're decent, then they get decent fish. If you just happen to get one of the decent ones, so
Hmm. Okay, let's keep looking here. Oh, here we go.
now once
And there's
once
the
Jody and Chris get their stuff up and going, we don't have to worry about this.
That's right.
as I'm looking at that, I think the one I have left is the female. I think it might have been the male that moved out. I really bummed about that. I gotta get with Tristan. I think that's where you got them from, right, Branton? I gotta get some more, maybe another pair of the Borellii from Tristan's Tropicals. And those are the kind that Gills breeds. If you ever go to his channel and check it out, he breeds these things by the carload.
But,
The Epistographic Borellii Opal.
but he's in Australia, right?
Yeah, he lives in Australia, but it's still, if you want to see,
Oh, see him. Okay, I was just saying, be a ways to have them shipped all the way to here
oh yeah.
if they even
Well, this
allow
way,
it.
when I go to smuggle some of the Bimaculata fry into Australia, it's going to be very interesting how I do that.
They're real tough on on what comes in and what goes out. That's for sure.
Oh, I
Even
know.
in the goat industry, the only way they didn't have Nigerian dwarfs weren't in Australia. So one particular person who obviously had a lot of money was buying up some of the top goats, but the problem is they would have to take and kill the goats to test them for. There's something they have to test them for to even use their semen and their ovaries in another country, in that country. So it was ridiculous. Most of us were like, "No, I am not going to kill my animals." So that for what? But there were ones who did, and they now are in Australia, and Nigerian dwarfs are now.
Flying Mouse Aquatic, she breeds the Trifasciatus. Hers look, I mean, these right here look horrible compared to hers.
Yeah,
Hers are so nice, and I got a couple pairs of these going to be coming at some point. I think we're probably going to wait till springtime. That way I can have my new rack set up. And then I'm also going to send her more of the shell dwellers, the Maltese, because she wanted to, we're doing like a trade.
yeah.
And so I've got 2 pairs of these coming. So I'm hoping that they'll breed for me like the Cacatoides have. I'm so glad about that. You know, I was like, because right now I'm not able to afford like an RO machine and stuff, and they bred in the hard water. So I'm like really pleased with that.
And Jeff,
Yeah,
all these, Jeff, are multiples of 2, so you're getting a pair for $22.
Yeah.
Oh, really? I thought that was for individual
That's
fish.
what I
Is that-
thought, but now they say
Yeah, it says pairs.
too.
Oh, wow. That is a very good deal.
But if they die once you get them home,
Yeah,
it's like
No, I'm not
after a
using
few weeks, you know.
Oh, yeah.
that. No, I'm not buying from them.
Huh. I might think about it, and because I got these new tanks coming in, I could always quarantine them myself.
Yeah.
You know, if I need to medicate them, I can medicate them. But
Yeah, just keep an eye on them.
$22 for a pair of them. That's pretty cheap. It's $11 per fish, so that's not bad.
Yeah.
Look at that. Yeah. It doesn't look half bad to me, that one right there. That's Paraguay right there. And they say they'll do their best to pick a pair, so they don't guarantee
They
it.
came from the Czech Republic, it says, imported.
Oh, nice. That's where most of Aquatic Clarity gets a lot of their stuff from, and they're well known for their Apistos. So, wow, that's a pretty good deal, really. Now here it says individually priced, $22. So that It makes me wonder if that is.
Well, there's a 2 there underneath it, though.
Yeah, there is. Look at that.
I'd check with them before you buy them,
Yeah,
just
definitely.
to make sure.
Right.
Yeah. Absolutely. Let's go back here.
Of course, you could find out if you said put it in the cart, and then go in the cart and see what it says.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, let's do
the way.
that.
That's the way to check it out.
All right. Let's go to that cart. No. Oh, there it is. $40. Yep.
Oh, yeah. So they are just, yeah.
Yep.
They're making
That's
So
it
it-
there.
interesting.
that's per fish. So that's $20
Yeah,
each.
so the
for-
2's in there just so you buy the pair. So that's times the 2. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
somewhere I read when I was looking at their website that they have certain criteria of how many you have to buy.
All right.
So, like if it's a schooling one, there's 6 on there. Or, I didn't like that, so I kind of went on to somebody else.
I'm trying to. Oh, there. Remove. Okay. Removing it out of the cart. There we go. Otherwise, it'll be like, hey, you got something left in your cart here for like the next 9
Yeah,
months.
come back and get it. Yeah.
Oh, let's see
Yeah,
here.
they'll send you emails saying, "We saw you left something in the cart," and it's like, "Yeah, because I didn't want it."
Now here's something I want to get next. Some of these Japanese trapdoor snails here.
Huh.
Because they're live bearers also, and they don't have. I don't think they're not going to like overwhelm you. I think they're kind of neat. Just something. I like having different kinds of snails. I'll be honest with you. I like.
Yeah,
those too.
I like the rabbits the best.
Oh, I love my rabbit snails. They're all over the tank over here.
I'm thinking of getting some more different color ones.
Yep, the ones I got are the Tylomelania gemifera. They're the orange-faced Sulawesi posos. They're called.
yeah.
Yeah, I had that.
I got babies in the. I got little babies in this tank over here. I should have kept my phone going, but it's almost out of power right now. But I got little babies in there. I got like 2 or 3 babies I can see from here. So they've been breeding since I've got them in this tank, and that's really cool. I know David wants some of them too.
Yeah, I don't have any of the rabbit ones. I have some of the others. The only one I don't like is the bladder snails.
Yeah, I've never had any bladder snails around here.
And I think they come from because I get plants sometimes from ponds
Yeah,
and
they
stuff.
come in the plants.
Yeah.
Now, have you ever gotten any scuds in your tank before, Cinnamon?
No.
Good.
No, I fortunately was warned before I bought any. I do Daphnia and the brine shrimp I want to do.
Yeah, those. Because I'll tell you something right now. Those people will tell you, "Oh, there's nothing wrong with them. They're not gonna." They will eat every plant you have. And if people tell you otherwise, I can go so far as to say that either they got a different species than what I have, or they're
Right.
one of the two, because they
Yeah.
will eat fresh.
I was
plant-
told right from the very first club meeting I went to, they were like, "No, you don't want scuds. You don't want scuds."
No, you do not. And I paid for mine actually, and I'm still paying for it because they've eaten I don't know how much money in plants. But right now,
Yeah.
I got enough of the dwarf cichlids that they're keeping them all pretty well in check. So I haven't seen any scuds except when I pull that mop out to get the daisy racefish. There'll be a few in there hiding up near the top. And I have that Borellii in there. I know that it will eat them. I'm not sure about the Daisy's ricefish. They might. But I know
Yeah,
the-
Mary, she did get them in. I saw them when she unboxed them. They're big size. Are rabbit snails always that big? You
Well,
know,
if
when
they're-
Jody took them out, when she was unboxing, she had those like
they
3
get-
containers.
Yeah, I
Those
got,
are pretty big.
some of my biggest ones are probably about 3.5 inches.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, my mystery snails are about the only thing that gets that big.
Jeff, who did you get your purple snails from?
From Jody P.
Jody P, right? That's what I thought.
Yeah. Blueberry, and she just got some in too.
I got clutches all over the place, so I'm hopefully when they get popping, I'm going to have a bunch of them.
Yeah, she had a whole bunch that came in too. Also,
Oh, she ordered some in, or the ones that she made?
I think so. No, I think she ordered some in, if I remember correctly.
Mary says Jody P just got some rabbit snails in.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, they went live and showed a lot of the stuff they got in.
Yeah, I'll have to watch that.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't, Brandon. I do not love bugs. They're my nemesis.
My fish went crazy on the mosquito larvae that I had in my ponds because I was setting up the ponds and didn't have them covered yet. And I'll tell you, my fish love that. Every time I put them in there, they ate. There's no way. Somebody's like, "Oh, they'll get in your house." I'm like, "No, they won't." They'll say they ate them so fast.
Oh yeah.
Especially my big tank, they went crazy on them.
What I do in the summer, I'll put a bucket of water out, or just leave a bucket out when it rains, and then I'll just go out there every so often.
Yep.
Look at it. Oh, you see a bunch of little wiggly things in there, right? I just take my net, grab them, toss them in the tank, and they get devoured.
Yep. I find it interesting that I originally bought ivory mystery snails. Now I have ivory, chestnut, the ones with the lines, white because they're white, and magenta from couple ivory snails, mystery snails. Even my ram's horns, I did not get colored ones, but I now have red. The blue ones, red ones, and black. But then I also have ones that are like a whitish kind of color. Not white, but it's kind of like they have a mineral scale on them or something. I don't know what's up with that.
If I can go way back, I had a lavender line that I got. And I worked on that too. I would get them, and they were really purple. And I'd call out the ones that weren't purple, and I just keep all the purple ones together, and they started getting to the point where everything was coming out purple.
Yeah. I love the purple ones, but they don't do them as much as they do the others, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Mine have a predominant ivory color, but I have ones that are like snow white. Then I put them in a separate tank, and I'm trying to get them to have a bigger, colony of them so I can sell some.
Mm-hmm.
That and the magenta ones, they're in a one tank also, trying to get them to propagate more. But every once in a while, I'll look in a tank and there'll be a purple snail sitting there, and I'm like, okay, and I take them and put them in that same tank.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna see if I can find that video of mine that I have. When I used to breed them, and I used to get I probably had at one time maybe 300 or 400 mystery snails in this house that I had bred, and I was growing up. And you know what? I sold pretty much every single one of them that I had. They were probably, I never realized that how popular they really were, but they sold like crazy on Get Gills when they still had it. Okay, here we go.
Jeff, when we were growing up, we had apple snails.
Oh yeah, those big shells that I got from
Huge
Richard
apple
Yellow.
snails.
Hi, Mel. Melson. Hi, Mel.
Hello, Mel.
I know.
And then Jake or Katie is on too.
Oh, it's Jake, Katie, and River.
Yeah.
All of our dead ram's horns are white shell. Yeah, you know what?
Yeah, mine will do that too.
Yep, they turn there.
Yeah.
Isn't it interesting also how they all get piled in one area?
Do snails need to have like calcium or anything like that fed to them,
Yeah.
or they just get it from the?
No, you can feed them calcium. It's better for them.
Yeah, because I've had a couple of them that I'm wondering if that white calcium looking thing that's on their shell, I wonder if it's their shells are deteriorating because they need calcium or something.
Yeah, more than likely they do.
Maybe.
So I think they have for the shrimp, I think they have little stuff that has calcium in them, don't they? At the stores?
Yeah.
Yes, they do. They have like the little wonder shell things they put in the tank.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So I could take some of those and put them in because it'll help the shrimp too. So,
I'm just scrolling through my channel here on my show. I'm going to try and find that if I can find it, and show you a bunch of them. They were really active. If I can find them here. Well, here's one right here. I don't know how good this is going to be, but this.
oh, you have June, and that worked for them, helped them be healthier.
What's that?
Of course, I'm surprised you have snails, June, with all your puffers.
Yeah.
All right. Oh yeah.
They're both here. Well, hello to both of you.
Hello, hello, welcome in. I'm going to see if I can find this video here. I had it, and then I dropped it for something. Something happened to it.
Don't do that. We're kidding.
That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. That's very disturbing. I had it, and then it's gone now.
What was it?
My mystery snail video. Oh, there it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share, and I'll show you this real quick. I'd say when I had these, this is like way back. This is a few years ago. Let me see here now. Share this. All right. Okay,
Yeah,
there we go.
70s type music.
Oh, yeah, Hawaii 5-0. Can't miss that.
You know
I'll
the
bring on that
old
later on.
Mission Impossible? You guys may remember this. The old Mission Impossible.
Oh yeah.
The girl's code name was Cinnamon.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Mission Impossible. Ah,
that was that combined with the song that Neil Young, the Cinnamon. I want to live with a cinnamon girl in the cinnamon world. Those two are how my mother ended up naming me Cinnamon.
that's what Ron was saying earlier today. He said, was it Neil Young?
Yep, Neil Young. Yep.
No, that's Mary. That's what I was just thinking of. I couldn't think of the name of it. Cuttlebone.
Yes.
They're good for
They have those for parrots. Yeah, parakeets.
parakeets. Yeah, I bring one of them home and just break it up and throw it in there.
Oh, that's actually a good idea too.
They were cheap, like $2 for $1 or something in the store.
Yeah. Book them, Dana. I like that, Chris. Yep.
Yeah, the shrimp sticks are their favorite. Yeah, I got shrimp sticks too. I tell you what, everybody loves those. You guys see the fish picking at it. I put them in there, stick them right down in the substrate. They'll be all over it.
Yeah. I put some minerals in for my shrimp, but I don't. That may not cover what the snails need. I gotta put more like Ron does, where he puts the fork in the cucumber or the squash and puts it right in there. In his tanks, I like that.
I'm looking at my thing.
I just use plant weights for all mine.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, those are the ones too.
I'm gonna get something like that for my zucchini and stuff. I got one. John Gigi made some, but the fork was so light that when you stick it in the coin, it'll still float.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't have enough weight, so I'm gonna get
Right,
some.
you need a heavy one. Yeah. I actually picked up heavy ones like that at a thrift store. They had a thing for $0.25 a piece. You could buy silverware.
Oh.
And they had the older ones that are heavy.
I'm going to get some of those. That's a great idea, though. I mean, that way I'm going to have to have I got forks in my tank. Everybody's like, why are all the forks in your tank?
I know.
I got to explain it again.
Marianne be like, "Where's all the forks at?"
Where's all the forks? Why is there a
Yes.
fork in your tank, Jeff? Well, I don't know. I just got done eating dinner and I was like, hell, I don't want to wash it. Just throw it in there. Let the fish clean it.
I have 80 tanks now, so it'll be like,
They're gonna eat it. Let them film it.
I'd be like, the fish need them. And when they ask why, I'd be like, well, don't your fish use them?
Yep. In fact, I had a guy over in England come on. He said, every time he came on, he said, hey, there's a fork in your tank. I was like, yep. 2 days later, there's forks in your tank. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Then the next day, he had a bunch of stuff. Hey, you got a fork with zucchini on it. Uh-huh. What it's for. That's what I do. Oh.
I bet you, Jeff, them shell dwellers are trying moving around the tank.
Oh, they might.
Yeah, oh, they would.
Mhm.
I don't know. Do they eat? Do shell dwellers eat the veggies? I've never put any in there.
I have, because I got bristlenose plecos in there, and
Yeah.
the black mollies love it too, and they'll go up there and take nibbles of it.
Well, they,
Oh.
My Unimaculata wild type bettas, when I throw green beans, canned green beans in
Oh,
there,
yeah. They love that. Yeah.
the bettas eat them.
Yeah, a lot of the different fish do.
Yeah, you wouldn't think like bettas are like carnivorous fish, though. I mean, you never wouldn't think of them eating green beans, but they gobbled it right down.
I had one tank that got fouled because my daughter put too many in them, but they didn't really eat them hardly at all. And that was the Mickey Mouse platies, which you would think they would. A betta, and there might be one or two other fish in there. I think I got a couple guppies in there, and they didn't really eat it. Not much, anyways. I was like, okay, so I'm in charge of feeding the green beans from now on because I had to clean that whole tank because she
yeah.
put like a whole handful, I swear.
Oh,
Green beans are easier. Or cucumber.
unicorn guppy, you requested. Must be something interesting there. It sounds like I sent you that unicorn guppy you requested.
It's code for something.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, so like I said, I don't usually feed the green beans unless it's like the African, like the umbunas. They chow that stuff down like it's popcorn.
Yeah.
And the convicts and firemouths like it. But unless there's like a bristle nose or a bunch of bristle nose, I might just put a little bit in each tank for the bristle
Yeah.
nose, and they have it gone within about 10 minutes. Honestly, I put a few in there, the French cut, and I come back about a half an hour later. There's no sign of it.
Yeah, that was most of my tanks. They ate them right up. So,
It's really good.
but I
food.
have plecos or cories or something like that in every tank. So basically, there's always somebody to eat.
I think I've had the best luck getting my female bristlenose in condition to breed by feeding them the green beans.
Really?
Even before
Once you send me my bristlenose males, I might be able to do that.
Oh yes, we will. In fact,
We've talked about this for months now.
let me see here. Let me see if I can show you. I can do this actually. I'm gonna pull this over here, and then I'm gonna do this. There. You can see them over in this tank right over here. See underneath that sponge filter? Look how big that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's a big guy. You want the big one, right? The big one's there?
Yeah, good size one. I mean, I'm trying to think of my females. They go from medium to. I got one that's a larger one that could use a male.
Okay. Yeah, I have all different sizes. So if you want, you just tell me the size that you need, and I will send it. Because I have various. I mean, anywhere from 2.5 inches up to like 5 inches here of these guys.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, because I've always done the albinos because like I said to you before, the albino cories and the albino bristlenose, because I kept losing the regular colored ones in the tanks. So because I'm blind, so if I use the colorful ones, then I can find them. So.
Oh, thanks, Beto. And HHD says, "You're Cinnamon, yay!"
Yeah.
Now you see who Cinnamon is. Yep.
Cinnamon's our new celebrity.
Yes, she is. She is.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like the blue too. I really is. I mean, I have one tank that I painted black, and I have nothing against it. But I tell you what, well, I don't have really good lights, so it kind of like
Yeah.
sucks every ounce of that light into that tank, and it's hard to see anything in there. And I got that light turned all the way up, and it's like, I'd rather the other blue ones here. I got, you can see here, I got cheap lights all over on these things. They're not really great lights, but I can see the fish a lot better than
Yeah.
the dark one over there. That's the 40 gallon. That's got the one that I can't see anything in it hardly. And it's got one of the better lights that I have. It's a Night Crew, a great big one there. And they
Very
love
good.
you. Look at that. We love you.
Mary
Oh,
said-
Brent. He's doing great, Brand. He's in there. I got he or she. Once it gets big enough to know what it is, I want to get another one because I'd love to breed them. I got a L519 from Brand because I was supposed to be rice fish, but then he was having a hard time catching them. He was tired, so I said, "Yeah, send the Pleco." And I love him. He's pretty. He or she's pretty. I've got it in my nano tank with my wild bettas and some of the other fish there, angelfish.
Mm-hmm. I tell you something. The way you do your tanks, I mean, the way you got it set up, I really wish I could have that type of ability in talent how you do your tanks. Because
Yeah,
everybody they got their little niches all over the place, right? And everything is.
Yeah, I make sure they have plenty of caves and little blocking areas if there's any ones that can get aggressive, and places for the little ones to get away from the bigger ones if they need to. I try to mostly is to make the tank so what they would want. Not what I want, but what they want. Well, I would love to. It would be fun to put all kinds of like that Jurassic Park one, little tchotchke that is in that one is only because my cousin, it was her tank and she gave it to me and I put it in there and I kind of liked it when I put it in there. I try to make them as natural as possible. And I got into doing them because of Father Fish. He's the one who kind of taught me to do the natural tanks, and the whole scientific side of it and the aquascaping and all that, I just kind of fell in love with. And I had regular tanks before that. And once I started doing that, I haven't gone back. As you've seen, I mean, those today were only half my tanks. I've got a whole upstairs with them, and then downstairs has the pond tubs and all that. And I'm going to have some more breeding tanks for the ones that I want to breed. So I'm going to try to. I think either the CARE program or the BAP program. One of them, they're for breeding. When you breed the different ones. I think it's the CARE program, but I want to know more about those because I would like to sign up for some. I think the CARE program, one of them keeps track, I know, of the lineage for the killifish, doesn't it? Or something similar. I don't know.
I'm sure it's the CARES.
Yeah, one of them does, and I'd like to learn more about that. And because I have numerous CARE, because I go to the auctions and I don't pick them up because they're CARE program or the BAT program. I just get them because I like them. And but I've bred quite a few of them and stuff, and some of them were telling me about it, and I was like, well, maybe I should do that. But I enjoy doing that kind of stuff. I have a research mind. I like to research things.
I do too. I really do. I spend a lot of time, like when Ed sent me the peacock gudgeon, I've been researching them for years. So I know how to breed them. When they get big enough, I'd be all set for them.
Yeah. Well, it's even talking about Google. I mean, we have so much information at our fingertips now.
Yeah.
That to not use it to benefit the animals that we're taking care of, it would be foolish. I used to do that. I've done this probably my whole life, basically. I've always observed and researched things.
Mm-hmm.
I like the scientific part of it. Like I take my daughter out back when I had better health, take her out to the different streams and ponds around here, and we would document what we found and, do different tests on the water and check on the fish and get some of the plants from it if they'd let us have them. Parrot's feather. I've got a million parrot's feather in the. I had a whole bunch of, I think it's called primrose, and it grows at roots down into the pond, but it has on top like a floating type plant. And those are great because it's as good as the roots for the pothos or whatever they're called. They have tremendous roots that go down into, and I got those from a local pond, that park I go to, Long's Park over there in Lancaster. But I like that kind of stuff. To me, that's, more fun than just having fish to look at. I'm not made that way. My brain and my personality, I can't just sit there and leave it at a bare tank or leave it at just a fish sitting there for my entertainment. So
I think that's what I'm gonna do with my Tanganyika tank. I'm gonna have that set up like a Tanganyika type biotope with a. But most of my tanks I have set up for breeding tanks because I got to be able to catch them out and stuff. But I want to have some tanks that I can just sit back and relax and watch them. Not worry about catching them out of it.
yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
I like the natural tanks, and Mary was saying that she had tried the father fish way. I don't do 100% father fish. I do a lot of it, but I don't do 100%. I take my approach to anything is to listen to people who have knowledge, and then I take what I think I can use, and I'll do like experiments, seeing which one works best, which one. Like with me, my plants, same problem as you had. They wilted up, or the different fish would eat it. Well, I've learned to use different types of plants that are more tougher, that are more, and I'm constantly learning. I'm always asking, like Stephen P. and them and Kelly, what are the toughest plants? What are, and those I'm trying to plant, or what likes hard water, or, so I kind of am doing that and having more success. Stem plants don't do well in my water for some reason. Or it's me, because I love plants, but I'm not a great, I'm not like Kelly is, where they just grow. I don't have that knowledge and no desire for that knowledge. Knowledge enough to make them nice and make it good for the fish, but not so much to learn the information.
Father Fish spoke at our club meeting one night, and it's too much work. I don't want to go through all that either.
Yeah. It is work, but to tell you the truth, once it's set up, it's way less work than having a bear tank.
Right.
I've had both, and once it's set up, yes, do I clean my tanks? Yes, but way less than what I did before. I mean, it's like half of what I did before, and I can have more tanks and enjoy them more. You have to be prepared that you will have tanks that some people will think are dirty. They don't like the mold building up and that. But the difference between a regular tank compared to the natural tanks is the natural tanks are meant to be like nature. Have you ever seen a lake or a pond or a river be clean? I mean, I'm not talking about water clean. I'm talking about on the bottom, you don't have pristine white sand, or that's not nature. So when you say you have a natural tank, it means you're going to have the mulch, you're going to have that. Now, do I keep it down enough so that the whole tank isn't filled with dirt every time somebody moves? Yeah. That's where I differ from some of them, because I keep it cleaned up, housekeeping, and just kind of do that.
That's why I went collecting in Peru to see how it was. And there was, we were walking in the water and sinking in the mud like 2 feet. Up to my knees almost.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Mud.
I grew up a country kid, and we were in a pond and we were in a lake. Yeah. We were constantly in the summertime from, I'd say, end of April on. We were up in water and in the rivers and lakes and stuff. And yeah, you try to go in a regular pond, just walk out into it, and you're up to your knees in mud and muck. It's mold, basically. Yeah. And it's healthy for the fish and for their babies and stuff, but it's not something you want in your tank. Not most people, but I do try to keep it as nice looking as possible. Now, I saw, was it HHD They have some videos. No, I have not seen those, Jake or Katie. I'll have to check them out because I do like seeing different people's tanks and how they do their. Because, like I said, I take bits and pieces from everywhere. Not just my opinion is not one person has always got the best. It doesn't cover everybody and it doesn't cover every fish. Each fish is individual, just like each person is. So I take a little bit from each place that I think would work for my tanks and for my setups. Basically, I take any idea that is to make it easier so that I can enjoy my fish more than just constantly having to my biggest chore usually is topping up because I don't have it. I'm putting tops on tanks because of the type of fish I have, but a lot of them don't because I like having plants out of them. So I'm constantly having to top up. That's my biggest chore. And that takes me a little, maybe an hour a day, maybe an hour and a half. And I piddle in them and I do my thing with them. But if it was too much, I wouldn't be doing them because it takes the enjoyment out of it, in my opinion.
Kim says, I don't like to build up of mulm and leaves and things and twigs. They're good for like fry when you're breeding fish.
Oh, yeah.
That mulm is like a really good first source of food for them when they come out, start wiggling around.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the mulm has a lot of the microorganisms, too. If you take a regular tank with no substrate in the bottom or even gravel, if something happened to you and you were gone for a week, those fish may die. But if you have a natural tank with the natural system and the mulm and all that stuff, they'll probably, I've heard of people who have something had happened and they're gone for 2 weeks or more and their fish are fine. They hadn't lost the fish.
Other than small fry I have, I could leave this house for a week and come back, and I can almost guarantee I wouldn't lose even one.
Sand in particular, I like because it seems to be its own natural filter. Because if I had some tanks that were from before I did sand, and once I put sand in them, it like made them so much cleaner and clearer. I think the sand really filters out a lot of the dirt and stuff that's in the tanks. You wouldn't think it would be that way, but I don't do just regular sand. I do the pool sand.
Yeah, that's
because it's washed. It's washed a lot, and basically you don't have that cloud. Because I have gotten cheaper sand to other places, and they're not like that play sand. I can't believe they're letting kids play in that.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that.
I mean, it took me a week to get my tank to clear up because I used this play sand. They do have washed ones, but it's not as washed as the pool sand is, and it's not that expensive in my opinion.
The pool sand, I don't even rinse it. I just put it right in.
Yep, and it works great, and it's not. I mean, if I get the few tanks that I have that I put sand in that were from other areas have a tendency to get dirtier quicker than the others.
Mm-hmm.
So. But that's what they're put in as a filter. So
I got the one dirt tank, but you know what? I don't think I would do another one. Not that it's not doing good. Not that it's not doing. But the thing of it is, you're limited to what kind of fish you can keep in it.
Did you say a dirt tank?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I didn't catch the first part. Yeah.
Oh
yeah. Like the Tanganyikan thing. Shell dwellers, those if I had dirt, I would do it like I saw one aquascaper do. And what he did is he took those netted bags with the really tiny holes and he put the dirt in that bag, zipped it up, and he put 2 or 3 of them across the middle of the tank so that the roots have something to go to because they'll automatically go to that dirt. And that's how he did it. And then he had everything else on top of it. So the ones like the shell dwellers or some of the cichlids that dig can't get in there, so he can use those for the plants, and the rest of the tank is all sand. And I thought that was an amazing trick. I was like, oh, okay. I like watching the aquascapers because some of them will have little tricks and tips that work for regular tanks just as well as the aquascape ones.
Good night, Brandon.
Good night, Brandon.
Right. I'm looking at the time right now. It's 12:24. We've been going for just about 2 hours.
Okay.
And usually we try to be done around midnight or so, but we're not doing too bad. Probably should wrap her up. What do you think, Ed? What do you think?
Yeah, I'm good for that.
Yeah, whenever you guys are ready. I'm up. I'll be up until 3-4 o'clock anyways.
Me too.
I got to get up.
You gotta
Yep.
get up early? Yeah, I still got to go up and fix myself something to eat yet, believe it or not. I fixed Kathy's food earlier, but she eats gluten-free food. I can eat gluten-free food, but the problem is I don't want to eat all of her food because then she'll run out and I'll have all the other food.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I
So
still
I
have to turn out the lights in the fish room.
Yeah.
Eat
The
a couple-
gluten-free pancakes is good. I've had those before. The gluten-free pancakes they have. I've tried the mix.
Uh-huh.
Not like it's not Bisquick, but it's a similar. It might be Bisquick, but it's in the gluten-free area, and they're good for diabetics too. And I made them, and they actually taste really good.
Nice.
Not really my
So,
$10 for a big bag. Oh, yeah. Now you got your pool filter sand, Ed. You got for 50-pound bag for how much was it? 16 something?
18.
18.
Yep.
Well,
that's what I pay.
I think it was $17.99. Yeah.
Yep. Now this time of year it gets harder to find them. I ended up having to kind of call around to the different hardware stores because they start not having them. Ace Hardware always seems to have them.
Around here, only the pool stores have them around here.
Which
Yep.
job?
The hardware stores like the
Oh,
Home Depot and all that don't carry them.
we have Ace Hardware, and we got what other hardwares we got? I think
I'd call Ace because I've always had good luck with Ace. Every Ace I go to always has it.
I'll go there because I need to get another
I'll have to
bag.
look there too.
I ran out of.
I always just go to Leslie's Pools. They always have it.
Yeah. I haven't seen a pool place, but I'm sure there is if I look because I'm so close to Lancaster that I.
Yeah, it's
you know.
like 7 or 8 minutes from my house, and they usually
Oh,
have
yeah.
2 kids in the summer out back of their building,
Good night, Beto.
Oh yeah.
and that's just constantly there. But now I went in the other day, and they only had a little skid sitting in the store.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
used
I have to start asking. The one hardware store will order it in for me during the
Good night,
winter time.
Christine.
Yeah, I'm like, should I grab 2 bags or just one?
Yeah.
I grabbed the one for now. I said,
You know, I wish they had that blasting sand. I wish they had it in another color than black.
Yeah, I've only seen it in black.
well, they have the gray
Yeah,
bags.
that's
that
what
are- Yeah.
But I wish they had the blasting sand in a tan color, like a lighter color.
Right.
I like the black. I use it in a lot of my tanks, but
I don't know how does it do with the Corys? You know, I always wondered
I
about that.
haven't used it. The only thing I got my Corys on is pool filter sand, and they
I
love it.
used to use it for my shrimp tanks, all my Neos.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
I've got one. I just put some black sand from Petco because it was just easy. It was sitting there because I got those from Branton, the Snow Whites.
Yeah.
I think they are, and I think they'll look really nice on that.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
and they're the only thing that's going to be in there. It's a small shrimp. It's a little round jar that has a light on top.
Uh-huh.
That basically they had. So I got,
Mary's asking what state, Ed. You're Pennsylvania, right?
yeah.
We both are.
What state are you in, Mary? I'm in Michigan.
Kim, it should be good for reptiles too. I'm hoping because that's what I'm going to use. Chris is going to hook me up with some leopard geckos, and that's what I'm going to use because it's clean because it's going in a pool filter. It's clean like
Oh, wow.
ridiculously.
June says the
Yeah.
puffer bury
Good night,
themselves.
HHD. What's his name? Or her
That's
name?
great.
That's
Good night,
Jake and Katie.
Katie,
Who
have
is
a good night. Have a wonderful
Good night,
night.
guys.
Jake and Katie, you said?
Yep, and their little daughter River. Yep, they've been blessed with a beautiful baby, so
Oh,
they're so nice. They're so nice. It's always I gotta admit I don't get to their channel enough. I used to go. I got to get over there.
yeah.
It's hard to be every place at once.
I've caught one or two of their live.
Yeah, but they're very lucky to have such a beautiful child.
Kim said her Corys do good in the blasting sand.
Yeah. I've never had one.
If they got hurt their barbells or anything, you know? Barbells.
I don't think it's that hard on them.
It's not that hard, right? Yeah.
No.
So, and like June says, her puffers will bury themselves in that blasting sand, so it must not be too abrasive.
No.
No.
So
And
I
then she
know,
has soil for her turtles, which that would make sense. Yeah.
I'm sure somebody out there has had to have that black blasting sand and have Corey's on it. So
Yeah.
if you guys have had any bad experiences with it, let us know, because we heard that Jeff, you have at least another hour in you. Oh, I'm like Captain America. I can go all night,
Yeah.
but I can do this all night. I would, but I really do need to go upstairs. I got to do I got to get garbage out tonight. Tomorrow's pickup day, and
Well, I usually get up at 6:30 with the wife.
Oh, that's good to know,
Oh,
Mary.
yeah, it's late for you, isn't it? So, let's wrap it up here, everybody. It's been a fantastic stream, and you guys all make it fantastic. Ed,
Yep.
and
All right.
everybody out there.
Chris,
you guys-
Mary, everybody in the chat, Kim,
yeah.
Good night, everybody.
have a good night.
Much
Thanks
love
for
to you. Have
coming,
a good
everybody.
night and a good
Good
day or
night.
afternoon. Okay, guys.
Have a
See
good
you at the
night.
next live.
Kevin, yeah, take care.
See you again. I'm not sure if wait a minute. I talked to Ron earlier. I don't know if he's streaming tomorrow. He might be, but we'll know. We'll
He
know
said
tomorrow.
he'll let us know, didn't he?
He'll let us know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna brag about being at Disneyland. That's what he's gonna do.
Yeah.
I've never been there. He's been there. I don't know, probably 100 times.
Mine's Disney World. I bet too, but not Disneyland.
I went to Disney World and I didn't
Yeah.
go till I was 50 years old.
Yeah, I was in my
We did it
30s.
in 2
So.
days. 2 days I did the whole thing. We
Yeah.
went on every ride.
Oh yeah. Chris,
Bear piece. He's talking about the sand may hurt the lizard's feet. Is what it is.
yeah, burn your feet. Yeah, my feet are very sensitive too. So
So
anyhow,
a good one too.
I guess
All righty.
but I don't. I better not. So, we'll see you guys.
Have a good evening, everybody.
Yeah.
Bye.
Everybody, much love to you now. Oh,